Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome to a new series, Atonement Sins of the Past. This series is mainly Thaumcraft and I believe Botania based, and you start in an entirely tainted world. So this series is probably going to be replacing Resonant Rise 3, because what happened was when I did an update, my worlds refused to load, and then I went back to a previous update and even my backups wouldn't load. So there was something really weird going on there with the pack, and I couldn't really figure out the problem we had. But the way you start with this pack is we start with some armor and the basic tools. You get a golden laurel crown. I'm not sure what it does, but I will wear it because it looks cool. You get your describing tools, your ethereal bloom, and some guides. So let's start with the introduction book. Welcome to Atonement Sins of the Past. This book will introduce you to all changes and new recipes to help you get started. Please note that pressing H will bring up the Enchants screen, and pressing the library button will give you access to the books. So if we quickly check that, we can go to the library, we can go to the Botania, and we can search for the golden. Does that have to be done in here? Lexicon index, there we go. Golden doesn't show up. Okay, well I've not got a clue what that does. Okay, but that'll give us some help with the books. This book does not cover all aspects of the represented mods, but just a list of helpful advice and tips to help you through the pack. Please remember that the best way to learn about a mod is to look it up in the game books or their respective website. To use this book, there are link words in blue that will take you to the information on that item. Also, to return to the contents page, you need to click the contents link. Okay. Story. Generations of abuse have ruined this world. The land writhes under the magical corruption and the air screams in pain. Even once peaceful domestic animals have been driven mad. You must restore the balance of nature, clean the foulness from the earth, and bring back all that has been lost. Undo the sins of your ancestors and help the world heal from the damage wrought by their excesses. But be careful, a swift and certain death awaits those who are not wary. Also, we have, you immediately start in hardcore mode, and over time you also generate this extra health bar, and I think there's no health regen, but there is ways to do this. So let's start with life and death. In this world of purple death, it would be wise to learn how to fend off death and gain more life. So fending off death. In this world of purple death, monsters are tough and vicious. They will dig down to where you're at and blow holes in your walls if you don't dig deep enough. If you think that you'll be safer in the air, then you had better think again, as the monsters will climb to where you're at. Plus there are massive storms that will blow you off your nest, so your best bet is to dig deep and hide till you're strong enough to fight the taint. So the best idea will probably be to do an underground base this series. But be warned, even the depths of the world won't protect you from all harm, as there are hidden horrors that hide in the stone. So we're going to have to possibly do a very deep underground base, probably tunnel based, with a lot of Thaumcraft blocks apparently. Life in death comes in many forms, from the armor you wear to the most powerful of magic. To start with, the better your armor, the harder you can get hit. Also, armor has an additional property in this land. It will provide you with absorption. So this is, the armor will give you this instead of actual armor, I think. Since your health doesn't regenerate naturally, you can see how this will be a big help. Just like with the protection, the better the armor, the more absorption you will have, but you can enchant it to get even more. So remember, your armor will always be your first defense. After your armor, there's a few potions that can help you out, so we'll have to make potions, and a few of these super helpful things. Okay, Golden Laurel Crown is an advanced Botania bauble that requires you to have beaten the Gaia Guardian to obtain. Oh wow. But once you gain access, at the moment of death, the crown will shatter and restore your health to full, whilst also giving you a short period of invincibility. Okay, so we also have a Clockwork Phase book, which will teach us about the Clockwork Phase mod, which we'll check out later, and an achievement book. Now this is basically how you do everything. So there's like, remove the taint from at least an 8x8 chunk square. So we go to the introduction book. We'll see about removing taint. I believe the ethereal bloom can do so. Formic dishwasher, peck in a jar, self-reincarnation. Self-reincarnation? If you go through and follow it down to the self-infusion, a powerful magic, tear your soul out on the moment of death. Using this method, your corpse will be destroyed, leaving your items on the ground. You need to them before you despawn. However, there is an upgrade to this reschedule. Oh, so it basically brings you back to life whenever you die, with all your stuff if you upgrade it. Okay, so this is just a deep look at all the mods. So I think best place to get started is to get some great wood, and I wonder if you can do a crafting bench with great wood. You can, and we don't have tinkers, and just get a decent amount of wood and then dig deep into the earth. Well, we can. Now I'm going to have to mess around with some settings on the map and possibly add Optifine to just make sure I can get the FPS as the best as I can. If I actually check this, let's get rid of that, let's get rid of that. We don't need any of these. We can do a quick show FPS and we'll show the reticle. Drag map, I'm going to set the UI theme to the less lag one. Don't show anything. Thank you. That feels smoother, but the FPS counter is much lower. And I have it over there actually. Okay. So we've got a good amount of wood, hopefully. A decent amount. There's also a special weather mod, but I'm not seeing. What's my noise? I don't know. There's a taint swarm over there, so I kind of want to get down as quick as possible. And the best bet it was saying was to build it deep underground. So that is where we're going to go. Oh gosh, silverfish! 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 Jeff! Stop glitching. Sorry, reference. To Jeff the glitchy silverfish. Okay. Let's just go down here, and we might not be able to go too deep at first. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we've got dynamic lighting. I can just carry a torch for light. Also, there's a mod that makes darkness completely dark, which can be a slight pain. Why is my Y level increasing? No, that's my Z. Oh, Y level's the last one. That's awkward. Copper ore. So we've got Flaxbeard steam power. Pretty cool mod with some integration with other mods. I've played around with it before. Just clear this out, and the best bit is just in here to the base. So we'll have to dig out a main or temporary storage, I guess. We're at Y level 55. We won't go too low, even though that's recommended, because I want to be able to get to ground when we need it. So let's head down a little bit more, like so. We also have chisel, which will give us nice building options, but I don't want to get too much into building. We just need to dig out an area to survive in. So why not here? Just dig out a small room for now, and we'll need a door as well. So torch, and let's see. Let's just do dirt for now. I also have to make some stairs, but I think this will do. And let's not build it for now, actually. Let's just be as safe as we possibly can while we're slightly stuck in here. There we go. So let's place down our crafting bench, and we can make a furnace. Anything we can use the furnace for? Particular furnace module, boiler, silver hat, uncarbon furnace. Nothing much. So we're going to furnace all this stuff up in, and I want to know, can we make things such as doors with these? I'm not sure you can. You might be able to make a vanilla door. What's this? Clockwork assembly table. We won't really need one, but just wondering, so let's make some stairs. Place them here. Like so. And I wonder, this is probably going to be... This is Minecraft. Oh gosh, those guys are bloody painful. Oh! Ah. There are so many of them. And if you're wondering what they're doing here, one of the mods adds some pesky silverfish everywhere. So that's going to be a slight pain. And something we'll have to account for. Does it ever become nighttime? Let me try turning that off. That's slightly better. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a bit of mining, get some basic resources now, and also I'm actually gonna place this, and then I'll come back shortly. So guys, I'm back, and I've done a few things. First of all, I've had the ethereal bloom upstairs, getting rid of the taint. Second of all, I've got my achievement stand. What it is basically just the achievement book and 6 Minecraft wood, any of the woods from Minecraft. So I've got some oak saplings, and the first thing you actually want to do in this pack is find a skeleton spawner. So I have one like 250 blocks away, and that will let you get bone meal, and spawners are relatively common, but it took me a while to get there. And so now I'm low on food, but I'm growing some wheat. Well, we need to start getting into the mods. So we're going to just quickly begin with both Thaumcraft and Botania, because you need both of them to get anything done in this pack. So we're going to need this, these, and we might need... Nope, perfect. We're going to need this, these, one of these, 2 iron, into nuggets, and we need 10 nuggets. Oh, yeah, 10 nuggets, and we need 2 gold to get started. And cobblestone, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So first things first, pressing H in this pack, well, default H, will enable you to open Enchiridion, which is basically just a library of all the books in the pack. So we want to start with the Lexica Botania for now, and we quickly want to make the Petal Apothecary. So once you've got your bone meal, you can also bone meal the untainted land that you've made with your ethereal bloom, and break the grass, and you can get floral fertilizer. There's a chance of getting it from the grass. And then you right click on here and you've got your plants. Now I'm looking for 2 white ones. To get started, we will definitely need 2 white ones. Any less than 2 and we're stuck. I have to get more bone meal. Gosh, come on, white. Is this going to give me a white one? Come on, just one more white one, please. Yes, there we go. And then we can use the rest. And we needed the white one for a very particular reason. Come on. Just get the last 5 sets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We just got 4 white ones. Okay, so we want... And you'll also notice I've dug out this entire area all the way up there, and there's glass up there. So no mobs will come down. I don't think mobs are spawning very well on this. No taint swarms will come down, but we need that glass for a reason. Which we'll see in a second. But we need to turn all of these into petals, Eventually we'll probably need more without the petals, but we can quite easily get that later. And just run through here and put all the petals away for now. In fact, I'll actually make a specific chest for the petals. Get all of these and put them in there. And we want it at the back of this room. Just place it here. You'll also notice I've got a water source here. We'll need that in a minute. Okay, which one do we have the most of these? 18 of these. So the first thing you need in Botania is a petal apothecary. This is what lets you make all of your flowers. So there we go, and we'll need a bucket. And bring it over here. Grab a bucket of water, put you in there. Second thing you need is 4 of these, and we're going to need a single seed. So let's grab this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 seed, and we have a pure daisy. And I'm actually going to make a little area here. Like so. And actually, I'll leave those 7 blocks there for now. Because if we place this here, it needs to be placed on a piece of dirt. Like so. That will turn this stone into living rock. Gosh, that is loud. We're going to need 10 living rock, so we're going to need 7, well just grab 8 of these. 8 stone. And I think that's it for the quick start of Botania until that's done. Actually no, one more thing. We need a specific flower. So, in Botania, if the sounds would stop making so much noise. Is it actually weather? No. Ambient environment? No. What could be making that noise? Is it... No, I have no control over that noise, that's ridiculous. But yeah, first thing you want in Botania, you want to be able to generate mana, and for that we're going to need a day bloom. So day blooms are flowers that grab light energy from the sun to generate power or mana. So we're going to need 4 light blue, 4 orange, and 8 yellow. No, 5 and 10. So 10, oh gosh, 10 yellow, which we don't have. So 6 will enable us to make 3 flowers. So 3 light blue and 3 orange. Like so. And we're going to need some more seeds. Since we can make 3, I'm fine with that. So, just do it like this. So, water. Yeah. Important side note, always refill this. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1. There we go. And we want to have these diagonally, because if we look in here, it shows this is good and this is bad, because when they're right next to each other, they interrupt each other. So we'll let that get to work. This should be... It's not reaching this well, that's fine. Yeah, one other thing, silverfish spawn everywhere in this. So be warned. It's not very safe. So, next thing we want is to fill in that hole. one mana pool, and we'll need one more. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let that make more mana. No, more living rock, and there should be. There's only 7 of these. Will that be enough? That will not be enough. I'm going to have to grow some more trees, aren't I? Yeah. We have no more bone meal, so I'm going to have to go to the farm. Now, we're going to have a quick look at the basic stuff in Thaumcraft. So, we'll need 1 caps, like so. Boom. There's your first Thaumcraft wand. This is what it looks like. This will store energy, or V, from nodes that you can use for magical stuff. Next we're going to need some tables. 3 to be precise. We do need more wood. There it is. 1 of these. There we go. 3 tables. So we're going to go down to the back. Here, 1, 2, 3. Now when you start this pack, where's those scribing tools gone? You'll start off. Did I put them in the Botania one? You'll start off with a set of. Oh wait, right there. Set of scribing tools. Right click on 2 of the tables, and this will give you your research table. This is where you can gain all your knowledge of stuff in Thaumcraft. Second, you're going to want to right click with your wand on one of these, and this will give you your Special Thaumcraft crafting table. So that's the basic Thaumcraft layout. You have your Atonement, and I'm just wondering how you get sugar cane. You get sugar cane from a stick in a manifold. So each mod in this pack depends on the other one. And I just realised this is enough wood. It's exactly 6. It's exactly what we need. Okay, so we'll let that go, and we'll need another mana pool. And I think we do need more wood, because we need thingy. So, we have our pools, and we want to put it here for now, first one. And we'll want a spreader. The spreader will let us use our mana, store our mana in a pool. So let's see, mana manipulation, mana spreader. Please don't say this is living wood that we need. It's living wood that we need. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to go, and I'm going to get some more wood. I'm also going to... wait. Does that affect it at all? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, it's gone. No, it hasn't. Wait, it's quieter. There we go. Is it quieter? Sounds quieter. I hope it's quieter. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get some more wood and come right back. So guys, I'm back, and we need to craft a few more things. So, I got the living wood, and we're going to need 1 petal. I believe 1 petal. And then head back here. And we're going to make, first of all, a spreader. So this will, oops, do a few things. Second of all, we're going to need 2, 3, and we'll need a couple of petals of our choice. So let's go with orange and cyan. They're 2 nice colours. And we can make our wand, and this will enable us to look at our, which way looks better, mana generation. So we'll make a spreader. Wait, no, we've made a spreader. We want to place it, well, actually, let's get rid of this for a sec. here and place this here and check if this is getting anywhere. Okay, so this is making mana, albeit very slowly, if at all. Do we have any more yellow petals? No, we don't. Oh no, is it nighttime? Let's quickly check that. It is just turning day, so it won't be doing anything for a little bit. But in a minute this should start making... Oh, whoops. You... There. Thank you. It should start making more. There we go. It did move a bit. And once it reaches a certain point, it should shoot a burst into the pool. Oh, there we go. Burst. And is it enough for this? No. So we'll have to let that keep going. We'll also need a thermometer from Thaumcraft, and this will enable us to... Oh, let's do it right. There we go, thermometer. This will enable us to scan stuff. So this will give us aspects from Thaumcraft, and the aspects enable you to do everything and make stuff. There's our gold. Let's see, we have one piece of living wood. Let's head back to here, and we can put away the pool for now and the living wood, and quickly check if this has gone any further. Not really. Not really at all. I'm not sure if there's a way of speeding that up, other than adding more day blooms. So I'll have to definitely get some more floral fertilizer then. Yep, I have to get more fertilizer. But that is the very basics of each of the mods. We're going to need paper, so for that we're going to need an upgraded mana pool, which we can get to next episode. We're going to need... we have scribing tools, we have paper, we have one. I'll have to do some more scanning. Can you scan this one? No. Oh look, we can tell if there's silverfish now. You can't tell with the thing from... Is that whaler? Do we have whaler? But we can tell with this. Can we scan Botania flowers? No. We don't have enough knowledge for a lot of this stuff. Oh, there we go. Perditio and Terra. Can't do that. Can we do this? Nothing can be learned from this. Yeah, so I'll have to do more scanning and unlock all the different combinations. So I believe it's like this and this makes... Oh, that makes Tempestus. It used to make Motus. Oh, that makes Motus now. Okay, a few things have changed. Also, apparently we have an unlimited stock of each of the basic aspects. Is that from the Day Bloom? Or is that just this pack? No, not that. That should make permutation. That means I can scan seeds. No, it doesn't. I'm missing something. What? That should make... Oh no, it isn't this. That make... What did that make? Oh, hubba. Ah, now can I scan it? Yes. And I can scan wheat, right? No, can I scan dirt? Yes, I can scan dirt. Why can't I scan wheat? Is there... This is really something I'll be doing while not recording, but it's good to check. That's ice for some reason. But yeah. Let's see, has this made enough actually before we finish up, just so that we know? Yes, it has. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's break this. We now have a full mana pool. This will enable us to craft everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, between episodes, get a couple more day blooms, let this fill up a bit more so we can make the other one of these and some sugarcane. Then we can get some more into the mods and get a lot of stuff done. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Atonement Sins of the Past. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Well, only subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.